So let's just quickly talk about that. What is 1 squared? What's 2 squared? 3 squared? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. What? 12, 13, 14, 15. What? Okay. I recommend you know these. So up to 15, okay? This is going to be really helpful. Guys, shh. If you don't know these three, because this is 13, 14, 15, I recommend you learn these three because they come up frequently and it's going to save you time, especially now that there are non-calculator questions. If you know that this is 13 squared, 14 squared, 15 squared, your life is going to be easier because you'll recognize 225 is helpful. So if I asked you to simplify 450, what would you do? What would you do?
225 times 2.
Right, it's 225 times 2, which means it's 15 root 2, right? Because that can be simplified. So obviously 15 squared is 225, so the reverse is true. So I can pull this out. These are the three numbers that I think you should learn if you don't already know them, okay? All right, so I'm going to give you a couple. Or actually, let's do another version. What if I did this? What do I, guys, focus. What do I do with 98?
48 times 2.
49 times 2. Right, so, okay, really good. So I'm going to pull out 49 as a 7, and it comes out here as a multiplication. Right? So then I have 21 root 2. You see what I'm doing? All right. We can apply surds. So once you've got the basic concept of surds, all you're doing is using all your algebra skills, but putting them in place of surds. There's no new rules. We're just using these the same way that we use everything else. So just like I said before, what is root 6 times root 6? 6, right? Because this is root 36, which is just 6, okay? So when you're multiplying things like that, think about that. Just a reminder, 2 root 3 times 4 root 5 is? 8 root 15. Okay, let's apply this to something we're familiar with.
Oh, foil.
Yeah, foil. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to foil this now, right? So 2 times 3, 2 times root 5, 2 root 5. I can't do anything. This one, 3 root 3, and this one, root 15. Can any of these be simplified? Can any of them be? No. Can any of them be put together? No. So that's my answer. Right? So you can foil things with surds in them, but because I don't have any like terms, there's nothing else I can do. All right. What if, though, I have something like this? Do you remember this pattern?
What, is that a 9 or a 5?
That's a 5.
Oh, no, a 9.
What pattern is this?
Oh, we can square. Yeah.
Dots. This is a dots pattern. Something's, so remember when the brackets are the same, there's 1 plus and 1 minus. So what do we get? Hang on, 25, and this? 5 root 7. Sorry, negative, isn't it? You're right. Minus 5 root 7 plus 5 root 7. And this one? Minus 7, right? Well, root 7 times root 7 is 7, but there's 1 plus and 1 minus. Now, these cancel out, don't they? Right? It's like negative 5 plus 5. So now I've got 25 minus 7, which means I have 18. So sometimes you will have a complete answer like this. Other times you'll have like the blue one up the top where we had all sorts of things going on. All right, I'm going to give you a couple of those to practice. All right, span that for me. And I'm going to give you 3. You've got 3 questions there. Have a go at that, and then I'll show you what they should be. So some of these will be able to be simplified. Some of them you can simplify a bit. Some of them will just be a lot of terms that don't go together. If you're finished, you could have a look at the person next to you and see if you got the same answer. Should give you a clue. The second one should be a negative answer.
Oh, yeah, it actually should.
Negative what?
One.
No.
Oh, -1 is that?
For the second one. Oh, sorry. Yes, you're right. Sorry. Yes. No.
We can't do that.
No. All right. Let's have a go at solving these. All right, we're going to FOIL it. So we get 30. And then we get 5 root 2. Then we get negative 6 root 3. And plus root 6. Do any of these, sorry, minus, thank you, minus. Do any of these go together? No, so I'm leaving that as my answer. This one is a DOPS pattern, so we should have 4 minus 2 root 5 plus 2 root 5, so they're going to disappear, minus 5, which is 4 minus 5, negative 1. Now, this one is a lot trickier. I'll be very impressed if you got this one. There's a lot going on in this one. So I'm going to multiply the outsides and the insides. So I have 12 root 6. Same thing, multiply the outsides. So I've got negative 60. Multiply the insides. I've got 4. Then I multiply this one, right? So I'll simplify that next turn. So then I have 5 root 15. Sorry, 2 root 15. I saw the 5.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. So 2 root 15. And then this one is minus 10 root 10.
Yeah.
So this, what is root 4? 2. So this is 12 root 6 minus 120, because this is 60 times 2 now, plus 2 root 15 minus 10 root 10. So I can't put anything more together. I'm going to leave it like that. All right, does it make sense? Great. I'm going to give you a worksheet.